Hey everybody, this is GlockNinja and welcome to another edition of GlockNinja's Game Buying Strategy. Well, you know, GlockNinja has promised himself a while back never to ever trade in his games to buy games. I've always wanted to basically wait until they come down in price before I buy them. But lately, it's been very hard to do that because so many good games have been coming out. And it's very hard to wait for the prices to come down. So I'm going to break down and go against my own policy and trade in some of my games. And as everybody know, I usually buy used games anyway, but these games here, some of them I've bought used, some of them I bought new. I'm going to trade in. I just called GameStop and got prices on these games. They're running a special deal now where if you trade in 3 games valued more than $2.50, you get $10 more per 3 games credit towards store credit. And trade it in. I'm going to trade these games in to get SOCOM 4 and hopefully also get Crisis 2, and I'll probably get those 2 games used. So let me go do that and I'll be right. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Anyway, here we go. Alright, as I said, those games that were sitting right there are gone now. They're gone forever. Maybe someday I'll go and purchase them back from the store when they're much, much cheaper. But, you know, my decisions were based on the value of those games to me. Okay? Do I actually play those games after my initial play with them when I first bought them? The answer, truthfully, is no. I really didn't play with them that much. So why let them sit around and collect dust, right? So I traded them in. And this is what I got for the trade-in. SOCOM Confrontation, believe it or not, I got $5.52. Killzone 3, I got $30.84. And I think that was because of the fact that these are total trade-in value plus the special they're running, which is if you trade in 3 used games that are valued $2 or more, you get $10 extra credit. So these are valued a little higher than their regular trade-in value. Just take that into account. Killzone 3 was $30.84. Tomb Raider Underworld was $9.94. Gran Turismo Prologue was $6.09. Assassin's Creed was $7.74. Lost Planet Extreme Condition was $9.92. Darksiders was $11.02. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was $11.04. Uncharted Drake's Fortune was $13.24. Total amount credited to me was $105.35. I believe that was in addition to the bonuses that I received, the $10 per 3 games. So I think I got total $30 in credit. So add that together to the base value of each game, and I got $105 total credit. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. So I traded in basically 9 games, one of which was a fairly new game, Killzone 3, for $105. And in turn, I went and purchased Crisis 2 used, which was $47, and I tried to get SOCOM 4 used for the same price, but they didn't have it used, so I checked around and there was no used copies to be found, so I went and bought it new for $60. So I wound up breaking somewhat even, but then they talked me into getting a membership card for the Power Up card here for $12 and some change. I think it was $15. And so this is what I got for the trade-in. I got Crisis 2 used for $47.99, and I got SOCOM 4 brand new for $60, still in its packaging there. And also I got, of course, with the Power Up card, a Game Informer magazine, which I get monthly now. I will be getting monthly now. It's not a bad deal. I wound up, in addition to the trade-in, I wound up paying out of my pocket $19.01, and I think that was from whatever left over from these two games and the price of the Game Informer and the membership card. So leave a comment on the bottom. Do you think that I got a good deal? Is 9 games worth trading in for only 2 games and having to pay $20 out of pocket? Do you think that I got a good deal or not? In my opinion, logically speaking, I think I got a raw deal. I got a bad deal. I got screwed up the ass because basically, 9 games, folks. That's a lot of games to just wind up with 2 games, and having to pay on top of that $20 out of my pocket. That's logically speaking, it's not a very good deal. But if you look at it practical wise, was I playing those games? Not really. I wasn't really playing those games. They were just sitting on the shelf collecting dust. So trading in those games to get games that I would probably be playing more in the next few months, more often in the next few months, I think I got a pretty good deal, $20 out of my pocket. And I will miss some of those games that I got traded in. I will miss some of those, but hopefully I'll get enough enjoyment out of these two to make up for it. So leave your comments below. Let me know if you think I got a good deal or a bad deal, and if you think that if I should do this again in the near future. But here's this one game I would never trade this game in. This game I will probably be playing this game years from now. So long as the servers are up, of course. But this game is awesome. If any of these two games or anything of this, like this game, as far as entertainment wise goes, I think I made a very good choice and a very good deal. Now, like I said, the trading in these games are what caused me to lose a lot of my collection. I used to have hundreds of PS2 games. I started to trade them in. Next thing I know, I wound up with less than a dozen or so games, and then I lost those games finally when I traded in the rest of those games to get a couple of more games. So trading in games will deplenish your collection. So if you like collecting games, do not trade your games in, because eventually you will wind up with no collection at all. But the upside is that those games that I traded in a few years from now may be worth only maybe less than what I got them for when I traded it in. So that means for a couple of dollars I might be able to buy those games back a couple of years from now. So, as gamers, yeah, we let games go to get new games, but eventually when we have fond memories of those games, we wind up buying them back, and usually when we do, it's at a lot less cost. Alright, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos. Please subscribe and comment. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.